Hello everyone, welcome to Close Up on America's Business, the program that takes you inside some of the most unique and successful companies in America. I'm Janice Marie. On each edition of our show, you have the opportunity to meet some of the most innovative business leaders in the country today. You'll find out what their products, services, technologies, and business models can do for you, and what they're doing to change our world and to change the way we do business.
A vast majority of companies here in America all share one thing in common. That is, a major part of their overhead is directly relatable to the cost of labor. Therefore, the effective management of their labor costs and liabilities is fundamental to the effective management and successful management of that company. To help control those costs, many companies turn to payroll service providers, but not all of those providers are alike. Take this company, for example. It's called Paypro. It is a payroll service, a time and attendance, and a human resource solutions provider that offers a vast menu of services to its clients, all dedicated to helping them control the costs of labor and liabilities. To learn how this company functions and what makes it so different, we spoke to a number of their key executives, including the Director of Sales, Ed Harms.
Paypro offers a wide variety of solutions in the area of payroll, human resources, and time and attendance. And we provide those services to middle market companies. Now, what makes us distinctive is not the features of the software that we offer or the particulars of the capabilities that we offer a mid-sized company. Quite candidly, virtually everyone in the marketplace who's sophisticated offers the same feature set, the same basic capabilities. What separates Paypro and what differentiates any company from another company in this space is how the services are delivered, the service paradigm, and then how solution-focused is that company. In short, how good are you as a company to go to a client, uncover problems that they're experiencing, and then helping them to solve it. Service and solution orientation. Those are the two real differentiators in the marketplace, and it's those two areas in which we really excel as a company.
The job entails a couple of things. Really, it entails assisting the sales team with the demonstrations of the software. It entails training the clients when they come onto our system, as well as project managing their conversion from their current vendor to our own system, and then ongoing long-term support for the clients as they come on. So kind of think of it as a pseudo salesperson, pseudo technician, high-end customer support rep that kind of does a lot of different things.
These are all the different production servers for our environment. We have time and attendance systems, human resource systems, payroll applications, accounting packages that we all support here. Servers here are all those production servers, and some of them are actually redundant servers. In real time, we actually replicate all the data from the production servers to backup servers, and from backup servers through a connection to our off-site disaster recovery site.
Well, we're more than just a payroll processor. What we look to try to do is to develop solutions for our clients. And by doing that, one of the largest things that they have to deal with is the expense of payroll and payroll-related costs. So our software, which is comprehensive in payroll, time and attendance, and HRIS, looks to try to establish that. But it's more than just a product. What we're looking to really try to do is to understand what the client's issues are, what they face, and then what solutions we can provide for them.
We take extremely seriously our fiduciary responsibility. And as I say, we deal with middle market companies, we deal with banks, foreign investment banks, major institutions that are very, very sensitive about that. And with Sarbanes-Oxley and other legislative developments, it's become even more stringent in the marketplace. So what do we provide? We provide a fully bonded, fully insured solution. In addition, we're SAS 70 outside audited, which is the most stringent type of process and procedure audit you can get in the marketplace. And in addition to that, we're very strict adherence to GAAP principles when it comes to escrow and fiscal management.
All the information that gets transferred between us and our clients is encrypted through our payroll software. As far as data integrity, we've done a few things here. There are a few main points. You need redundant power to to make sure your servers are always up and running. You need redundant internet, and you need data redundancy as well. So we've installed a generator in the building with the capacity to run the entire building in the event of a blackout. As far as internet connectivity, we have multiple internet service providers. So if one goes down, we're automatically on another, actually different services. All our production servers in real time, so as data is being written to our servers here, they're in real time being written to our off-site location. So in the event that there's an issue, a fire or something with the building, we're ready to go right over to our off-site building and work just as we would have had we been here.
They've helped to improve this operation by first reducing our expense. We are a not-for-profit organization, and we were paying another agency to run our payroll 30% more than what we are paying Paypro. So that was a huge part of what we have to do here, which is save money. And they also have a much more streamlined system that is easier to read, easier for the department managers to be able to manage their staff's shifts and their overtime and their holidays. And it's easier on the interface. When we have to transmit the payroll on a biweekly basis, we have live people that we can speak to, that review our payroll, that make sure that the money is going correctly, that our taxes are paid correctly, that there haven't been any kind of abundant mistakes. And then they communicate with us as effectively as they can to make sure that we have no problems with our payroll and everything is done cleanly and quickly. And quickly is one of the biggest parts of the payroll world, because you have people at my organization that aren't necessarily just handling payroll, which is our staff accountant and our department heads. They have lots of other responsibilities, so it really streamlined their involvement with the payroll process, but it kept it efficient and accurate, and it made it much easier for us to process payroll for 250 or 60 people every 2 weeks.
All companies in the payroll industry and HR industry and time and attendance offer training to their clients. What makes Paypro different about the way we do our training? And really, to me, it comes down to two key functions. All our training is customized, and we offer long-term training programs for our clients. We customize each session. So what does that mean? That means every training that we go out on, we go to the actual client site, we sit with the client, we work on their data, their systems, and we just work with what they're concerned about, their issues, their concerns, their scenarios, their data. It's custom to exactly what they need us to go over.
Several years ago, we had major problems with our payroll system. We were with the company for about 20 years prior to Paypro. Numerous problems. I had employees crying at the payroll window looking for their paychecks, allow them to pay their bills. At that point in time, we decided we would have to make a change to our payroll system. I looked around to various organizations, and I got the name of Paypro from one of my lab clerks. After a number of interviews with those companies, we decided to go with Paypro. And believe me, we have never had a relationship with any company that's been better as far as payroll goes. I've been here almost 30 years. I've had 4 or 5 different payroll companies over that period of time, and this, to me, has been the best decision we've ever made. It saved us money, it's been efficient, the people know how to in-service and set up the payroll properly the first time and not doing it 4 and 5 times. Dealt with a number of the major payroll companies in the area, also nationally, and there's no comparison. No comparison. I would highly recommend their services. My payroll department is in love with Paypro. That's all I can say. And they can't say that about any other company.
As I say, it's really not features. It's the way we're structured to deliver service. And after all, isn't that the consummate challenge that anybody has when they're buying a service? Everybody talks about good service. Everybody talks about good service. No one's going to go to a company and say, you know, I give terrible service. Do business with me anyway. So it's not what you say about service. If you're a buyer in this market, you really have to look at a company and say, how are they structured? And we are uniquely structured, as I've discussed, with that service team. We're uniquely structured. The fact that we manage all of the different software platforms with the same service team, nuances like that make all the difference in the world. And it's the service, and it's the orientation toward finding problems and solving problems for a client that make all the difference in the world.
The story of Paypro, a company experiencing great success by providing outstanding services in the area of payroll, human resources, and time and attendance. I'm Doug Llewellyn reporting from Hauppauge, New York.
Well, that does it for this edition of Close Up on America's Business. I'm Janice Marie. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time.